As we know, say, brothers and sisters in Islam, that today we will start the series of lectures on promise. We're going to do every Thursday from this masjid, Jamiatul Haqqi, where the lectures they are all will focus on the topic of the day, the topic of the hour, the topic of the season, when that of Hajj. As we will say right now all over the world, everybody attention among the Muslim people there, they all focus on this Hajj, whether the person will get a chance to go there, or the one themselves will not get the chance to go there, but they must think of them, they must yearn for them, they must be anxious for them. So if I'm for we discuss about Hajj. The topic for today, inshallah, will focus on the history of the place which people go perform the Hajj, one of the Kaaba, and what is the value what it gets for we the Muslims. Why make that place so powerful? What it make it so powerful that Muslims all over the world, they move from different parts of the world, left their family there, left their homes and spend their money, and move willingly and happily for go on that particular side there. You will don't go there, or you will don't see the video clips of people that can go there. You can see wonders them. You can see how people then so they attach themselves to the Kaaba. Anybody who enter the Kaaba, he want for link himself on the Kaaba, he want rub skin with the Kaaba, he want touch the black stone, they make tawaf around the Kaaba. You will see so many wonderful things and where they make them and you realize that place indeed is special. So if I'm going to talk about the speciality of that place, before that, let's look about the Kaaba itself. What's in the name? What's this word Kaaba? When you read this word Kaaba, what does it actually mean? The word Kaaba is an Arabic word, a noun, where they refer directly to that particular house there, where be to say that house there, a square-shaped house. Anything we get a square shape, for Arabic language they call them muka'ab, because it gets a square shape. Okay, a square shape, and that made they call them muka'ab. So they call that particular place there as Kaaba simply because of the shape it gets. Clear? And that word the Kaaba, they come out from the word al-muka'ab, and they call them so because they build them in that particular form, wherein you get that square shape there. You get the square shape there. 4 corners them up, 4 corners they right down like that. Okay? That's the meaning of the word Kaaba. Looking at this word Kaaba itself, we find out to say, even though the Arab man themselves a square shape something, they call it Kaaba, but we see Quran mention this name. Quran mention this name there, so as 2 verses inside Surah Al-Ma'idah. One of them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, Hadiyan baligh al-Kaaba. Hadiyan baligh al-Kaaba. It talk about the hadi, that is the gift, where they would judge them, where they go there and they can't go with them. That is the animal when they slaughter, either a bit in a camel now, on a cow, on a sheep when they slaughter, based upon the type of hajj when they perform, or maybe based on the fidya when they do and the hajj. We'll talk later about volunteer what they mean, inshallah, for the detail inside the series of the different topics of the we will teach inside hajj. But the one day when they go, they ship them. The Quran attach them ship there when they go for go slaughter towards the Makkah, inside Makkah. They attach them to the Kaaba. Simply mean to say, if you get a penalty for the things the way you do inside Hajj, when you do correctly, when you do properly, maybe you get an excuse for do something else, where the penalty for the slaughter, or the type of Hajj when you do, they call for the slaughter, you not allow for they go slaughter that animal in any other part of the world, except inside Makkah. Now that make a attach and say Hadiyan baligh al-Kaaba. The Hadi when you reach the Kaaba, not to the actual Kaaba itself in the slaughter ram, but it give reference to the Kaaba being that in the main focus for sacred slaughtering. Clear? Then the other side inside Surah Al-Ma'idah again, Almighty mentioned this Kaaba. He said, Ja'ala Allahu al-Ka'bata al-Bayt al-Haram والشهر الحرام والهدي والقلائد. You see, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He make this Kaaba, He make it be the sacred house of Allah. Totally sacred. Sacredness of something mean to say not to anything Allah for you today. When you dey inside the Kaaba day, not to any kind of thing Allah for you today. You know, they hunt animal day, you know, they cut trees them day, and so on and so forth of things them where they identify. So you know for do this simply because you did a sacred zone. So Almighty Allah mentioned the Kaaba that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala He choose them, He make them let it be a sacred house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then to say they mentioned the name Kaaba itself. However, the Quran also mentioned other names there for this same one great place. It is among the names that the Quran mentioned Al-Bayt. Al-Bayt simply means the house. The house. Okay? Referring to that definite house there. Okay? And put a definite article Al, simply referring directly to that particular house of Allah there, where they inside Makkah al-Mukarramah. Allah say, وَإِذْ جَعَلْنَا الْبَيْتَ مَثَابَةً لِلنَّاسِ وَأَمْنًا. So remember the time we make the house as a center of say people in the turn to. Say people are all they move towards, and we make them the serve as a well secured, a place of peace and tranquility. Another name again where they give to that particular place, they call them Al-Baytul Atiq. Al-Baytul Atiq in Arabic language means the ancient house. Okay, the ancient house, simply because now the very first house down there where they ever put in this ground for worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Before no other house will be ever there. Now the very first house. And that make Quran refer to them as Al-Baytul Atiq in Surah Al-Hajj, where Allah say, وَلْيَطَّوَّفُوا بِالْبَيْتِ الْأَتِيقِ. He said, let them make tawaf around this particular Bayt al-Atiq, referring to the Kaaba itself. Another name again where the place gets, Al-Masjid al-Haram, the sacred masjid. That one again it is inside the Quran, where Allah say, وَلَا يَجْرِمَنَّكُمْ شَنَآنُ قَوْمٍ أَنْ صَدُّوكُمْ عَنِ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ أَنْ تَعْتَدُوا. Allah say, let people the relation, the watching there between you and people on an argument, on a dispute, let you not stop stop the people for calm and the message haram. No, let the problem with between the people here and the people there, and the stop when the for stopping at the place, let you not stop alone and not maintain justice between oneself and them. Always justice for them, even to the non-Muslim self. Islam teach you follow we maintain justice between we and them. Another name again where the Quran mentioned about this place, they call them Al-Baytul Muharram. Al-Baytul Muharram. Baytul Muharram simply means the sacred house. It comes in Surah to Ibrahim, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell me about the dua of Ibrahim alayhi salam after he was left in picking a wife. And the place, the valley, beside the later built the Kaaba, he turned to Allah and said, Rabbana, inni askantu min dhurriyati biwadin ghayri dhi zar inda baytika al-muharram. He said, oh my Lord, I don't left me Pekin, I don't lodge me Pekin and my family. Now the valley will be to see nothing in the glory. No plantation, no daily. Very close to your house. And by then, they're not be build the house yet. By then, they're not be build the house yet. But he also, Ibrahim alayhi salam mentions in a very close to the house of Allah, simply because he may not receive wahy, a revolution from India. Almighty Allah say, if we go left in Pekin with your wife, that particular side. They one of the main names where the Quran mentioned. Other scholars will say, the word Bakkata itself again, the name where they give to the Kaaba, Bakkata. That Bakkata they mention on inside Surah Al-Imran, Inna awwala bayti wudi'a lin-nas lalladhi bi Bakka. So the very first house where they put to mankind in this world, that house where they inside Bakka. But here the ulama will say the word Bakka is referred directly to the ground which I then build the Kaaba. Now that is refer directly towards. Now another thing we will look at with regards to the Kaaba itself, now the position outside the Kaaba there right now. Scholars all meet up say that position they outside the Kaaba they so inside Makkah al-Mukarrama in the center of the world. At the center that of the world. That means Quran refer to one of the names the way Quran give to Makkah, they call her Qura, the mother of the towns. The mother of the towns. And the name that they will refer to Makkah al-Mukarrama Usai, the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala day. So they say that side at the center of the world, it's just about like the brain of mortal man, when they're in the center point of the mortal man in entire activities what they do in life. They also mention say that Kaaba day in position, it is directly underneath the special house within the sky where Quran mentioned as Al-Bayt al-Ma'mur. Al-Bayt al-Ma'mur means the house where they occupy all the time. Without the one where they occupy that house there, that the angels. Authentic hadith come say every single day 70,000 angels and they enter that house there for glorify Allah, for worship Allah. And when the 70,000 way candidate today, where they come then they candidate again to Yom every single day. So some scholars can say because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fixed a position like that one day, a place like that one day, a special house in the sky for like the angels and worship him, the creations that was in the ground, then serve them cry to Allah for let Allah fix for them a place in the ground which I then serve them to worship Allah. Okay? This is so some scholars say. So that make the Kaaba then choose the position of the Kaaba right underneath the Bayt al-Ma'mur in the sky. Bayt al-Ma'mur in the sky for the angels, the Kaaba then on the ground for the people. What is the difference between the two? The difference between the two here is that the one in the sky every single day 70,000 angels in the body. This is one of the hadiths confirmed to be that the number of angels and plenty, number of the actual number. If every single day ever since Allah made this world, 70,000 angels and they enter a particular place of the sky, and when that 70,000 come out, then they get a chance to come again. That one day for tell you how the angels have plenty. We're not a big thing for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, be clear. So, but na grown here now, now only one tell with the heart. Only one guarantee. Now with the heart inside the ear. But look what happened. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fixed another worship where they happen throughout the ear. Inside the Kaaba, where they call them Al-Umrah. For sake of this, that particular side inside Kaaba today, now the only place in the world where they ever done with mortal man. They ever done with mortal. They ever empty. Allahumma na one green day inside the ear, they can able for empty and partially. Suppose they done it. Like a guess. One green day inside the ear, where that place there is partially empty. Only one green day. After that day, you don't know the problem. No, it's Eid al-Adha. It's the floor, Eid al-Adha. Arafah day. Arafah day is the only day where that place there is partially empty. Not to say the empty 100% too, but because only who judge them, they all for dinner Arafah. Now on that particular day, if they know the day they had it not correct, but that they give chance for like the Kaaba on that particular day, let it partially empty. And that means that day they can choose for change the clothes of the Kaaba, for clean the Kaaba. Okay? And that day they can invite normally the ambassadors there from different countries there for they can watch that event day. On the Arafah day, for witness when they wash the Kaaba and change the clothes of the Kaaba, because it's the only time that one day. Throughout the year, where that place say they be able at least for empty and partial. Better one on somebody one day they is a Makkah when they go Hajj. That's what they didn't wait for. All man don't go na Arafah. You say no can enjoy this place more. But that place you know they ever empty. And this year we pass so now we witness the highest number of people left inside Ramadan. More than 7 million people live in there. More than 7 million people left that they give Umrah visa to go perform Umrah this year. Yes, the night of Laylatul Qadr, the estimate of the Mingi was over 2.7 million people in the Medina inside the Kaaba and the surrounding of the Kaaba itself. All of this number, why? It is so special. Now they know for that. Clear? After this, my brothers and sisters in Islam, let me come on the building of the Kaaba. The Kaaba also commons. As we don't learn that they say it is right underneath the Baitul Ma'mur, and that the creations under the ground, they say cry to Allah. They say, Allah, you don't make place for the angels in the sky. We say one place for we say at the ground, so they can worship you. At the time Allah command the angels for them to build this Kaaba. So they say the very first building of the Kaaba was built by angels through the commandment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But what happened after Nuh alayhi salam, people let disobey him, Allah been command them for let it build the boat them. And let it put the animals inside now in pairs, the Muslim them in pairs, because he planned for destroy the world. Without destruction, they may lead towards the destruction of the Kaaba itself. But however, the foundation of the Kaaba will still remain. At that make Ibrahim alayhi salam come when he be the next builder, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he command them for let he go build a house. Where he say, وَإِذْ بَوَّأْنَا لِإِبْرَاهِيمَ مَكَانَ الْبَيْتِ أَلَّا تُشْرِكَ بِي شَيْئًا وَطَهِّرْ بَيْتِيَ لِلطَّائِفِينَ وَالْقَائِمِينَ وَالرُّكَّعِ السُّجُودِ. Allah say, remember the time way we been given responsibility to Ibrahim when we lodge him. We go lodge him at the place of the house. As my family now go lodge there. And just go left family. Wouldn't that be the purpose of this? To go lodge Ibrahim alayhi salam in family that place there. The follow them perfectly tawheed. Let that place they become the place usai. The name make shirk with Allah. Usai not only Allah in the praise, not only Allah in the glorify, not only Allah in name they go up high. And indeed, if you watch what in the happen there today, nobody name they go up higher than Allah. Every single action of your Umrah and your Hajj, now Allah you praise. From the moment when you aim towards the place, as you don't take your intention so, and they say also you for take her, whether you're in a plane now, whether you're in a motorcar now, whether you're on top camel, you for say labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik, innal hamda wa ni'mata laka wal mulku la sharika lak. This is the slogan of the Hajj, when a clear slogan of Tawheed. But we'll go for that in a minute, inshallah ta'ala. So Ibrahim alayhi salam, when the Lord and they for this purpose, for let the house of Allah will be built, so that not only Allah in name will go perfectly, and let it serve as a place where people in the make tawaf for glorify Allah, people in the tinaf for pray, for greeting Allah, people in the make ruku, people in the make sujood. You meet up and then tell me, we'll be accommodation inside first month. People in the fence will get side for praying, they get up. Because the tension. All man the fence for they get the slightest place. Inside the make is sujood no more. For second, only this one great. It's really wonderful. In the other verse, Surah Al-Baqarah make it more clearer that Ibrahim alayhi salam and Ismail, they don't walk on the Kaaba now before raise the foundation, not for actually build them from start. Allah say, وَإِذْ يَرْفَعُ إِبْرَاهِيمُ الْقَوَاعِدَ مِنَ الْبَيْتِ وَإِسْمَاعِيلَ. So remember the time where Ibrahim alayhi salam, together with the help of his son Ismail, they will raise the Qawa'id. The Qawa'id are the foundation. The Qawa'id is the pillars. Some small pillars that they still did it. Now one day they raise. Ibrahim alayhi salam, the history they later will discuss about time between him and son Ismail. The time we actually come later now we don't grow up. After we be left from that particular place, they tell and say, Allah don't give me the command for that I build a house, I want to join me, let help me. And then two more will build that house. Bring can stones and the materials that we were able to forget for building the house. Because of the height of the house, Ibrahim alayhi salam need for build a special side outside the tinab. Not like now where they build scaffold. Now if you place high, would they make scaffold? So Ibrahim alayhi salam didn't get scaffold for make. So because he not get scaffold for make, he build something so outside go able for tinab for lay the block stem and complete the house. They go up to the height outside go to sit about. Why did they do this? During the process when they do this building, they all two. They make dua to Allah. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas sami'ul alim. Oh my Lord, accept this work I want to do from we. You know the one way they hear everything and you know everything. Ulama then say this is a clear demonstration or example or evidence that we know for get guarantee when the work they do. If Ibrahim alayhi salam, if they do the work where Allah ask him for do, if they beg Allah back there accept him for her, as if he afraid. Say maybe this work they do no more, I know the guy acceptance. So for guarantee the acceptance day, he had to do up and tap day, not to engrap by himself for build this Kaaba. Now Allah command them for the Ibilam. In the Ibilam, then in the fear say maybe Allah will accept them for her. And that makes ulama then say, if Ibrahim alayhi salam upon that status day where he gets, he be afraid for a work. Would that back the guarantee work? Would that the guarantee work when you do? Would that they feel to say don't pray so Allah don't take up for her? Would that they feel to say don't do good work, say Allah don't take up for her? Would that the guarantee work? Nobody don't do for guarantee work. And one of the signs that we will about the mention say, go show say we work, Allah don't take up for we, and we will fear for the work. And that will happen. And that will happen in the case of Ibrahim alayhi salam with his son Ismail. But look what happened. An interesting thing there as well for if I follow through like upon. When they say Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas sami'ul alim wa tub alayna ya innaka antat tawwabur rahim. Oh Allah, turn to me in repentance. Now, the one way you accept the repentance and the merciful one. Then they use the opportunity. Then they can do valuable work. Then they can do a wonderful work. Then sister, na time this work for ask Allah for more. But if I'm for them, we study the dua the way they make that moment. Rabbana waj'alna muslimaini laka wa min dhurriyyatina ummatan muslimatan laka wa arina manasikana wa tub alayna innaka antat tawwabur rahim. Say, oh my Lord, make we too know be people that will surrender ourselves to you. And make among we offspring them back again when we get for come born. Let there be nations that will surrender themselves to you. Turn to me in repentance. Now either the one way be to say, either accept people the repentance and either the merciful one. This dua ulama then say that dua the way he mentioned, so he ask Allah for lay they among the offspring them. Then picking the way they come born in Ismail. Where the nations they will go turn to Allah, then say that dua they be include with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And that makes sometimes it come by hadith. Who is this talk say ana da'watu Abi Ibrahim. He say me na the dua of my papa on Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam. Then na pinpoint and find for ne say rabbana wab'ath fihim rasulan minhum yatlu alayhim ayatika wa yu'allimuhum alkitaba wal hikma wa yuzakkihim innaka antal azizul hakim. He add more dua. Then this second one now it is so specific. Wab'ath fihim, raise amongst them Rasulan, a messenger, where they can read to them, you science them, where they can teach them about what in inside your book, and where they can clean them and purify them. Watch the content of the dua. You see the dua them then comprise of the betterment of the future of the world for themselves and for generation that will get for come, and they cover your last generation with the generation of the Ummah Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. After that one day, the next building of the Kaaba will be that of the Quraysh. The Kaaba is still there in the form of Ibrahim alayhi salam Bilam until the Quraysh they can Bilam before the coming of Islam. Then say 30 years after the arm will fill the ear of the elephant. The ear of the elephant, all for Sabida story. Every Muslim for Sabida story. When I was second, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed that one short surah said the Quran. والله سبحانه وتعالى ألم ترى كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل ألم يجعل كيدهم في تضليل وأرسل عليهم طيرا أبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل فجعلهم كعصف مأكول. This Kaaba be there. Now one tyrant we believe in self. It is in Abyssinia, na Habasha inside Yemen. Habasha inside Yemen. They say he get a large army for can destroy the Kaaba. That's in Islam not coming to. We can't destroy the Kaaba. By then, the Makkah been full of shirk. Now shirk been there. Idols and enemy they worship it. But yet still, the Kaaba been still gets in status of sacredness. They never been allowed to get the money for building the Kaaba with the haram money. They may still make tawaf around the Kaaba. But sometimes if you close, not to haram close anywhere. And they prefer that you make tawaf around the Kaaba naked one. So which shows some trace of goodness is still there, even though idol worshiping will not already overcome Makkah and 10 day. So Abraham, when he came with his army for can destroy the Kaaba, he meets up that time the Prophet in grandpa named Abdul Muttalib. Abdul Muttalib, when he go meet her, now he said, me what you worry? He said the Kaaba gets a Lord, when he protect her. He said, me and then me camel there and they are worried about. Not take care of the camel then. The Kaaba, the Lord will take care of her. And indeed, the Lord take care of the Kaaba because you don't give chance to Abraham for letting them can destroy the Kaaba. Rather, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala send pan and board set. Each board get 3 small stones and no more. One at the most, each hand panel gets one stone. And then stone they take destroy that one on army day. Each one green stone will fall upon them a more than a bomb, a more than grenade bomb, a more than a missile. Destroy them all. You say in the Abra Joseph is guess Allah put sickness upon them when body cut upon them by pieces so they die. And so Allah destroyed them. So 30 years now later after that, after when the Prophet he done born, the place can get problem. What it cause the problem? The care within the care for the Kaaba, one woman go there, he said that is make the Kaaba get good scent, then get them bukhur, then perfume, nothing in the perfume, and something in the bone. It's still there up till now. Then perfume they do in the bone with coal.